Say it's frustration that turns to focus. I would say that I'm very focused and motivated to uh, continue eliminating things that cost us games. And you have a young team, a lot of people that you're counting on, and you.
So, if you're saying that, and he got a C on his chest, and if you watch the game, you know who I'm talking about, bruh. I ain't gonna say he got to go because he probably a key piece on that defensive line, but I mean, goddamn, my nigga, what are you doing? YouTube, what it do? Miami has been a hot take the beginning of this NFL season. The Buffalo Bills do look good, but they do not look unbeatable. First of all, I want to say that. Miami did get stops. I want to say that. Josh Allen at times made it look easy, you know what I'm saying, with the shovel passes, and James Cook ran all over them boys, and he had receiving yards and rushing yards. I would like to see when they play against another stacked team, Buffalo, to see where they're really at. You dig what I'm saying? So, but to go back to the Miami Dolphins, I want to say, I gotta say this, Mike McDaniels, you coached your ass off last night, and I've been one of the ones that's been on your heels about your press conferences and your demeanor and your aura and just what you need to. I feel like you need to be as a head coach when it comes down to being a head coach in the NFL. But last night, your play calling was good, was great actually, superb. Just having your team ready to play, you know what I'm saying, knowing that it's a lot of people that's watching you guys to see how y'all respond from an 0-2 start. I think y'all responded well. Your offensive line was depleted. It was some new players up there, some not, the traditional starters that need to be on that offensive line. I will say this, I do not know why y'all played Tua. I do not know why y'all paid Tua. Tua benefited from Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill with yak yards. I understand the offensive line was depleted, but you can't even threaten the defense down the field. Even with a steady offensive line, you cannot threaten the defense down the field. Everything is just sideways, slants, outs. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. There is no post. There is no post corners. There is no over routes. There is nothing that would I can't, you got the speed. Yeah, we can't let these guys behind us, but shit, they not throwing it. They're not throwing it behind us. So they was sitting on everything. So, and to the point to where as though y'all did tie the ball game up. Y'all get the stop. They're about to get the ball back, and that guy just does that and it was punt safe. It wasn't like they was actually trying to block the punt. There was no, we're going after this. He did that on his own. Selfishly. So, to Mike McDaniels, you know what I'm saying, you definitely coached your ass off. But let's get into it. And Ollie Gordon played well last night. You know what I'm saying? He was a pick that they got that I think that it was a great pick for them. And he brings some type of power back that they had. And they was on the cast last night. They was like, they can't remember the last time they had a power back. And it wasn't Ricky Williams. It wasn't Ronnie Brown. It was Jay Ajayi. The last time they had a quality power back that can really run and that was really physical was Jay Ajayi. And that's when they really, you know what I'm saying, made some noise in the playoffs. It was Jay Ajayi for sure. So he's going to go in motion right here. Boom. Right up the middle. Put your head down. Get a touchdown. That's exactly what they needed against this team, against Buffalo. We got this touchdown pass by Josh Allen to Kincaid. And it's crazy. The guy on my live stream, he was like, bro, you got to bet with Kincaid. He been 2 for 2. Every time he told me go with somebody and I didn't go with him, they actually scored. So I'm gonna start listening to him. You feel what I'm saying? So, and this is why everybody was on Tua about that press conference when he was glazing Josh Allen. Even though we all know what he was saying is true, you still got to have some type of competitiveness, and that type of competitiveness it carries over to the defense. You know what I'm saying? So let's run it. As you can see, you got Josh Allen right here. This is what you're going to see. They're playing the actual zone. He's going to come up. They actually playing cover 2, but they sneak the tight end behind all of that. As you can see, you have a zone here. You have the safety. You know what I'm saying? It might not be cover 2, but it might actually be cover 4. Yeah, it might be cover 4 because you have the corner going up the boundary right here, the sideline, the safety right here. You have a hook curl. You know what I'm saying? The corner up here, boom. Let's run it again. So he's going to attract him as the corner is actually doing his job, carrying him up the boundary as the safety is out here. It's going to be split. So usually when you see split safeties, you try to have an end breaking route that can split the safeties, right? He's going to run up some more. This wheel route right here. Now, if anything, he's playing his zone, so he's playing correctly. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that the play call, the way they're flooding this area, you know what I'm saying? You would like for him to go here, but if he goes here, this is the thing about Josh Allen. If this linebacker carries over with this tight end, Josh is going to see that and take off. Everything has to be on a string with a zone. You feel what I'm saying? Zone, like, it's tricky with Josh because and these high end quarterbacks because they can actually pick you apart, your man and your zone. They can pick man apart, they can pick zone apart, and he can run. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a triple threat that you have to worry about. So if you're going to send 4, you got to get home. If you can't get home on Josh, you have to blitz him. You have to speed up his process. It's different with Josh. It just is. You know what I'm saying? It just is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to speed up his process. You cannot. But when you blitz him, you got to get home and you can't let him leak out. You did what I'm saying? Now, and you have to have the complete defense to beat Josh Allen if you're going to beat him on the defensive side of the ball. That means when you blitz him, you can't let him leak out. You got to get home. You got to be able to hold up in man coverage. You dig what I'm saying? You got to be able to confuse him. All of these things. So when you have this guy come out here, he's occupying this space. All he's doing is occupying him, right? The tight end leaks out into the wheel route behind this corner route right here. The corner is carrying this receiver up the boundary, which he's supposed to do if it's cover 4. He's seeping over, the safety seeping over, which he's supposed to do in cover 4. It's just that the way the play design is, he has to pick. Now, this corner should let him go. If anything, he should let him go. The safety should have his back. He should stomp down and take this route. You feel what I'm saying? He stomps down too late. He stomps down too late. Now, can you make a play on the ball? Let's see. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make a play. You just hoping that he can make that play. You feel what I'm saying? As he stopped. Now, you would like for him to recognize this. As a corner, this is where you have trust in your defense. As a corner, you see him seeping out, right? I'm pretty, because he has his eyes as to what's going on. You can see Kincaid, you can see Josh Allen. He wants to go here. He's staring this down. It's all about how you play as a defense, right? So if he takes too long, even though he's doing his job, you would like for him to stomp down. What I mean by stomp down, he has to pass the guy that's running behind him off and make sure, basically, you have to bait Josh Allen. What I mean by that, you would have to make it seem like you want to guard him, but bait him into throwing this, which he's going to do. And can you jump it in time to get the interception? This is what elite corners do. You feel what I'm saying? Ball hawks do. You dig what I'm saying? He tries it, but he just doesn't. The ball is there. He's nowhere near the ball. You feel what I'm saying? At this point, you don't even make the tackle. You feel like that's just, you know what I'm saying, bad. Like, it is what it is. But getting back to with this thing, because like I said, if this linebacker decides to chase him out the boundary, now you're giving up this space And Josh is going to see that, and he's probably going to run. Forces him to make, like, it just trickles down to everything. But to really see this play and to stop this play, he would have had to recognize that Kincaid was coming out for this route, and he would have to run down, and he would have to run over. It's a great play call for this type of zone. On top of that, Josh can run. This is another touchdown pass from Josh Allen. You dig what I'm saying? Now, this right here is like, okay, so you got one-on-one coverage at the top right here with Coleman. You got the back. They have what, 2 tight end sets? This might actually be a 3. This is a 2 tight end set, right? And like I said before, I said this in the preseason. Like teams that have 2 and 3 very, very good tight ends. When I mean good tight ends, I mean they can block and they can be in the pass game, like Kincaid and Dawson Knox. Is you can't just be sold on the formation. So let's run it. He's going to come in motion right here. He's going to come right back. So you have Dawson Knox about to go into. You have to honor this because James Cook, he led the league in touchdowns last year as a running back. You dig what I'm saying? So he's going to give him the fake. You got to honor it right now as he's starting to fade. As he's number whoever this guy is, he loses containment. He falls. You know what I'm saying? You have to play as one as a defense. If against Josh Allen, if one person is off, it's going to expose the defense. You cannot let him get on the boundary like this and have all this space to work with. You know what I'm saying? You have to be on Josh Allen's heels at all times. Whether you're playing zone, man, you're blitzing, whatever you got to make it hard on him. He's out here making this shit look too fucking easy, bruh. Look how many people is around, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 guys around. He just shoveled it back. He making this shit look too easy, man. We got these boys. We got these boys in about 4 weeks in a month, man. We got to get right, bro. That's just look, just nonchalant, like, yeah, huh? Here you go. Like, here you go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 people right there. Come on, man. And to each his own. To be honest, Miami played one hell of a game to me. And I hate when shit like this happens to teams. When they playing their ass off, they playing over what's expected, and somebody make a dumbass fucking play. So now we got an important third down. This was their drive. This was the drive to, you know what I'm saying, get them some points before the half. And you always want, if you got the ball last before half, you always want to get points. It just brings more morale, more camaraderie. It gives your offense and your defense, your whole team confidence going into the second half. That's what you want, right? So let's run it. As you can see, he's going to drop back, hit his back foot, step up in the pocket. Good. Make somebody miss. Good. Nobody's open. He's covered. He has to use his legs. And we all know, oh my God, we was praying right now. If you know, we praying for Tua to please get down. And he does. Thank God, my boy. Okay, so now we got a bunch formation at the top right here. Single receiver on this side is Jalen Waddle. This is one-on-one coverage. This is easy. They're telling you that we're playing man. You see three defenders at the top right here with the bunch. They're telling you we're playing man. This is by how they're lining up. One guy right here. Let's go. They're gonna send a blitzer. Let's run it. Boom, 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 boom. He's open immediately. Tre'Davious White is not the same as what he used to be, especially in man coverage, and he gets beat. So if you're looking at the Buffalo Bills, it's definitely their defense. They had Ed Oliver out. They had Matt Milano out. So they was able to run the ball a little bit more. They was able to have a little bit more time, but it's also this. You got to remember, Buffalo got rid of Poyer. They got rid of a lot of that back end that they had that was great at man coverage, that was great at zone. That was a studded secondary. It's not really there no more. Rapp is okay, and Tre'Davious White used to be good, but I don't think he's the same as what he used to be. So you do have spots you can pick on this defense. So it's 3rd and 10. Miami's down by 7. This is what I mean by they were getting stops. They were getting stops. That's all you can ask for from this defense. Like, I'm not asking you to turn the ball over, to be dominant or to be, you know what I'm saying, the number one defense in the league. No, bro. Just get stops. Just give me a stop. That's what you want. That's great defense. Way to keep him in the pocket. And he drops the ball. Cool. This is what I mean by the receivers carry Tua. Just plain and simple. He had a good game. He had a okay game. But like, Tua's not the guy that's going to get you to the promised land. It is what it is. He's not. We've all known that. Especially like when, like, I'm a Kansas City Chief. Every time we played them in the playoffs, or when we played them, like I was never afraid of Tua. Like, even if he had the ball last, even with all these receivers, I was never like just afraid of, like, he can be the one that, you know what I'm saying, beat us. No, bro. It's just a no. So we're gonna run this. I want you to watch Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get this man a move right here. Bop bop. He's gonna He excels. Tua excels at ball placement, accuracy, short range to medium range passes. He is not going to threaten you with the deep ball, even if they got the offensive line. He's not. The arm strength is not going to wow you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not there. He's not going to outrun you. He's not going to, none of that, bro. Everything has to be perfect around Tua for Tua to be successful. And we all know that the NFL is just, it's not like that all the time. That's just a great pass. Tyreek Hill put a move on this boy that was so sick. You dig what I'm saying? It was crazy. I'm glad they actually showed this. I want you to actually watch this move he's going to put on. And Benford is a good corner. He's probably the better corner out of Tre'Davious White, and him. He's the better corner because Tre'Davious is, you know, so he's up there in age now. So as you can see, he's gonna basically get that fake, like he's actually beat. That's actually holding. That's actually like defensive holding. First of all, second of all, he's gonna get that man to move like he was gonna go inside, come back to the outside. Tua's gonna throw this ball. The ball's already in the air. He's throwing it to a spot. He's going to come back, and that's a touchdown right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, Tyreek Hill got a lot going on right now off the field. He got a lot going on the field. You dig what I'm saying? If I'm Tyreek Hill, I wasn't mad at him for saying that he wanted out. I was mad at him for retracting the statement because your instincts and what you really feel, you know what I'm saying, is you really want out, bruh. For the simple fact that now I think he kind of know what Tua is as a quarterback. He was probably kind of fooled when he first got there. You dig what I'm saying? In a couple years that he was there, that, you know what I'm saying, hey, Tua is a good quarterback. He is accurate. You dig what I'm saying? And then it come down to it like, oh, he can't throw the ball. He's accurate from here to here. He's not accurate for what I want to do. What we know Tyreek to do. Yeah, he can do the catch and run stuff, but like, he can run past you for sure. I haven't seen Tyreek Hill catch a pass 20 yards down the field and take it to the house in a while. So it's 21-21. Miami gets a stop. I know everybody's watching the game like, oh, Miami might have a chance. Miami might actually upset alert. Like, okay, then Miami got to stop. Even if they get to stop and they score, you know what I'm saying, they get a touchdown. We know Josh Allen gonna come back and probably score a touchdown, but it's gonna make it a better game, right? Look, bro. Everybody was looking at their screen like, bruh, what are you doing? We didn't call punt block. It was punt safe. We want the ball back. What are you doing? You guys to be, come on, bro. This is selfish. This is what you call selfish football. And other people gonna put it as, oh, he's trying to make a play. This is not the time for that. Make a play on defense. Where you actually play at, make a play on defense. Where actually, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to we already made the play. We already made the play to get the ball back against a high-power offense. What are you doing? And guess what the high-powered offense did once they got the ball back? What did they do? Tell me, Bunny Bag. Tell me, Ron. Tell me, what did they do? They scored. They scored. Scored. What are you doing? What is you doing? Ain't no excuse for that. What can you say? What can you say? Tua. And they was about to score this drive too. Like this, like That's why I would never put Tua on my prize picks ever. First of all. Second of all, like Tua just not the answer. I'm sorry. Like people was looking at my old video when he threw the pick last week and was like, he did it again. He did it again. Yes, I know. Trust me. The people that's been like watching this for like been following football for a while, like we know what Tua is. Like there is nothing new. We know what it is. Let's run it. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. Okay, he's gonna run a stop route. 17. The ball's already out. You have been throwing short passes the entire game. You don't think that they're going to jump? They're sitting on everything. You have not thrown the ball deep really this whole entire game. So watch it, bro. People, they were saying on the broadcast, they just didn't see him. They just didn't see him, right? Let's run it. So he already predetermined where he was going to go with the ball. This is 1st and 10. 1st and 10. He already predetermined where he's going to go with the ball. As you can see right here, look at his highs. Look at the defense is already looking at you. What the fuck? This is one-on-one quarterback knowledge, bro. Like, let's go. He's staring it down, bro. That shit got to be that's the stupid ass shit. Come on, bro. These niggas went downhill fast. If it wasn't for the pump, the roughing the punter shit to this shit, like y'all crashed out fast, bro. Like ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. You gonna sit up here and stare this man down and look at Tyreek Hill. This guy is beat. His guy is beat, but you can't see it because you so locked on to one receiver, predetermining where you want to go. You already had in your mind, I'm going here. Once the play started, you already thought, come on, bro. Look at Tyreek fucking Hill. Look at him, bro. Even though the ball's already gone, bro. Look at him, bro. If you'd have looked here and then came back here, that is a completed pass. But you stared this man down so much from the beginning of the play. This is what motherfuckers be talking about, bruh. Oh no. Yeah, Miami Yard. Yeah. They're gonna draft a quarterback. If they finish like top 5, they're gonna draft a quarterback for sure, 100%. 100%. They're gonna, because this draft is full of quarterbacks. They're drafting a quarterback. This is a much better view. Watch it. So now you got this right here, right? Boom. He's gonna stop the ball. You see his head? Watch his head. His head never looks to the left. Ever. He's predetermined. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my fucking God, bro. You're trash. I have never on this channel, on my channel, really outright called somebody trash. But this shit is trashery. This is basuda. This is basuda trash can. This is trash can activity. Look at this man right here, bro. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's watching you the entire time. The entire time. Look at Tyreek Hill over here. Look at Tyreek Hill over here. If you look at this, let's see how much time he had. Let's see how much time he had. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt to see how much time he had. Either way, boom, you look, oh my God, number 64. Okay, so you don't have time to throw to Tyreek Hill. You don't. You dirt the ball. You dirt the ball. But I don't like, you either dirt the ball or you make him miss. One or the two. So this is where it comes in at. This is where Tua also falls short at, because he doesn't, I mean, he can move, but you would have to ask him to make this guy miss. Can you make him miss in a phone booth? You have to make this guy, because he is staring you down, bruh. He is staring you completely down. You don't even have time to get back to Tyreek Hill. You feel what I'm saying? You don't. Because he gets beat immediately. Whoever number 64 is, you're trash. Whoever the guard, you're trash. Watch this. Bop, bop. What the fuck was that? Got your ass the swim move from hell. Look at this shit, bruh. Even so, take off, bruh. You cannot throw this as a quarterback. You know you can't throw this. You're staring this guy down, bruh. Of course he doesn't see him, because all he see is Waddle, bruh. This guy's staring, come on, bro. I don't know, bruh. Like, but you can't throw this though. You can't. You can't, bruh. Because you're not seeing the field. You're just seeing who you want to throw the ball to. You're not seeing what's going on around them. He's dead ass looking at you the entire fucking time.